What's up, guys? My UFC Fight Night 15 predictions. Start from the bottom to the top. Dan Miller versus Rob Kimmins. Um, Both of these guys are really great ground fighters. Well, not really great, but they're good ground fighters. And I feel that Rob Kimmins has the more experience, and he'll come in here with a better game plan and beat Dan Miller by split decision or unanimous decision. The next fight, Jason Briltz versus Brad Morse. I'm going to go with Jason Briltz on this. He has good wrestling and submissions, and I think he'll be able to take Morse down and submit him. Third round submission for Jason Briltz. Drew McFedries versus Mike Messinzo. I think Drew McFedries will come in here with a good game plan, and I think he'll be too strong for Mike, and Drew McFedries will end this pretty early with a knockout, but he has to keep this fight standing for that to happen. But I think it will happen. So first round KO or TKO for Drew McFedries. Jeremy Horn versus Wilson Gobea. I think Jeremy Horn should retire, and I think it'll be a pretty easy win for Wilson. In my opinion, Wilson Gobea's got tremendous striking and ground game, and if Jeremy was in his prime, he would give Wilson Gobea a good run for his money, but I don't see Jeremy Horn winning this at all. I see Wilson Gobea winning this TKO second round. Joe Lauzon versus Kyle Bradley. Joe will come in this fight controlling everything in the fight, and Joe's got the better ground game and striking skills, and I say Joe will get a pretty easy submission victory first round. Ed Herman versus Alan Belcher. I've been going back and forth on this. They're pretty identical on the height and weight, but I don't think Alan Belcher has good enough takedown defense for Ed Herman's wrestling, and I think Ed Herman will get in there and get on top and knock Alan Belcher around and get a TKO second round. Houston Alexander versus Eric Schaefer. This could, go, either way with Eric Schaefer and Houston Alexander. But none of Houston Alexander's fights in the UFC have went out of the first round, so I'm just gonna say Houston Alexander TKO first round, and I don't think that Houston Alexander is gonna lose 3 times in a row, and Schaefer tends to keep the matches standing too long and ends up getting rocked, so I figure I'll take Houston for TKO round 1. Clay Guida versus Mac Danzig. I think this fight will be the hardest fight for Danzig. to control the pace of the fight against Guida because how relentless and how fast paced Guida is in his fights. But I see Mac Danzig winning this unanimous decision or split decision. I'm hoping for Clay Guida to win, but I think Mac will end up winning it. Nate Diaz versus Josh Neer. I think Nate will come in here a little too cocky and try standing with Neer and get hit hard, so then he'll take it to the ground and probably get and probably pull guard, and Nate will probably be on his back and he'll get a submission victory on Josh Neer mid-second round. Well, those are my predictions, and I'll see y'all next time.